Good evening, and how are you doing? Welcome to this show. It's an evening show that we share our testimonies and to our viewers. And today I have a lovely guest in the house, and she is going to introduce herself and tell us more about herself. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, my name is Edith Mwando.
Edith Mwando.
Yes.
Wow, you look beautiful.
Thank you. Mwando. So, daughter to Bishop Mwando.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's so amazing.
Yes, firstborn. I am married.
You're married?
Yes. 15 years on Thursday was 15 years of marriage. Yes.
15 years of marriage. That's so good.
I have 2 kids. That's about me.
Wow. Wow, that's so great. That's so great. Could you tell us more about your background, your life story, and tell us more about you so that our viewers may know you?
Okay. So, again, as I said, my name is Edith Mwando.
Yes.
I am born again. Jesus is my personal savior. As I said, I'm married. I have 2 kids, an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Yes.
We currently live in Cayman Islands. So Cayman Islands is in the Caribbean. It's a small island where we live, me and my family there. We've been there for about, 2 years? About 2 years.
2 years.
Yes. Yeah, but our journey, of course, is a long journey. We did not start in Cayman Islands.
Yeah, I could just wonder, how would you start there?
No, we did not start in Cayman Islands. So, so I'll go back. I'll tell you more about my story. So, before COVID, my husband and myself, we were trying to relocate and go to outside. Just everyone's dream. Everyone wants to leave Kenya. Not sure why.
Yes. Each and every one of us has dreams.
So we tried for Canada. So my best friend called Irene, together with her family, we were working together trying to relocate. We've been best friends for more than 15 years, and we lived next to each other. Like our apartment was this side and hers was here, just opposite doors, and we tried everything together. So we tried Canada together. Canada, we did everything. We did the exams, we did everything. Then COVID happened, so our dream for Canada died.
Just
vanished. And for me, I was like, you know what? First, I was not even, this thing of relocating was really not my thing. It was just influenced by my best friend. My husband was okay with it, but I'm the one who took time to accept it. So Canada did not happen, and then our friends, Karen and Patrick, they relocated and went to the UK. Yes. And then now, when they went there, we reached out to them. And they were able to help us. My husband and, of course, my best friend, they were able to help us through their sister. My husband was able to get a job. So when he went to the UK, he stayed there for 2 months. Now, I think I've gone too far.
I was just asking myself, but this time of
it looks like it was too. So what happened is that in 2021, when our friends went, 2021 December, we reached out to them, and then in January, they talked to the sister, and now we knew the sister was going to help us. But it was, we were waiting. It wasn't confirmed. We were waiting. But in the spirit, we already took that job, and we already took that job in the UK. We already took it. So what we did, together with our best friend, we sold our cars. We sold our cars. We don't have a job yet, but we sold our cars and put money in the account just in case the job comes. We have the money. So people are asking, why have you guys sold your car? We're like, you don't want to tell people that you are trying to relocate. So anyway, after that in February, we're still hopeful and still waiting, still in 2022.
Still in 2022, that is.
Started selling things in the house. We don't have a job yet, but my fridge and my sofa set were already bought. They have not gone, they're in the house,
but they are already
bought. And then Now, the lady on the other side, we were praying about it. And our parents, my dad, and of course my mom, were helping us in prayers. And that lady, one day, she was seated at her desk, and she kept hearing my husband's name, Timothy. And she was like, why am I hearing this name, Timothy, all the time? Apparently, God was speaking to her, you need to sort Timothy out. And so he said, I'm going to call this Timothy. So Timothy is my husband. So he called Timothy. He said, I hear your name, Timothy. What's happening?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to finish your issues of the jobs. Are you ready? Do you want to come to the UK? I said, yes, I'm ready. Remember, we sold our car, so we have money in the account.
Yes.
I said, yes, we're ready. And he was like, okay, I'm going to send you the documents, start working on your visa.
Yeah.
So when my husband got his visa, we had 5 days for him to leave the country.
Okay.
His parents got to know that he's relocating 4 days to him leaving. And we had a short time and he left. Now, in March when he was leaving, I also went and resigned because I'm going to the UK. Why should I stay in Kenya? Why should I be working?
Why?
So I went and resigned. And I don't even have a job in the UK, but I was like, when I go to the UK, God will sort us out. So I went to resign. So when I went to resign, the boss who was there said, because I worked for an international NGO.
Oh.
She said, you know what, we don't want to lose you.
Yes.
So we're gonna give you a job. And this job you can work from home. And we're gonna pay you this amount of money. So I went to the UK with a job.
With a job already.
An international job.
Wow, amazing.
Because at that time my title was a HR manager. So they gave me a new title. And the HR manager is also another story for another day. But they gave me a new title. And they called me Africa and Asia HR consultant. And I was supporting 5 countries.
Okay.
Just like that. Somebody who was working in Rwaka, supporting one organization, small organization, and now I'm going to support 5 countries internationally in the UK.
Okay.
Nobody can ever tell me there's no God. Because nobody helped me to reach where I reached. It was God. He just planned everything.
Wow.
So, yeah, so now I have a job. My husband has gone to the UK, so I'm working from home. So remember, we sold everything. So my tables, my chairs, everything is gone. So end of March, we move into my brother's house.
Okay.
With the hope that in 3 weeks' time, my husband will have found a way for us to go there. 3 weeks turned out to 2 months.
What?
And I was like, okay, what's happening here? Did we make the right decision? Remember, even our children are not going to school. They did not open school because we were going to the UK. We had so much faith. I am telling you, the faith we had, nobody could have told us anything. We started in January by selling our car. We sold everything in the house. When my husband did not have a job, and when God opened the door and we went there, we stopped our kids from school, and finally in 2 months' time, we went and joined my husband.
Wow.
So when we joined my husband, we worked there. It was a good time. UK is a beautiful place. So I was working for this company and everything was working out very fine. But then I started having problems with the person I was reporting to left, and I was left with other people, and the job became very stressful. And so I was still working online. But UK is very interesting. You know, here I was used to having a nanny, a house help to help me with work, to do what? There, you do everything. You wash, you clean, you take your children to school, you do their homework, you cook, you do everything. It was so much. It was so much. And my husband's job was so involving. He would be away for 3 days, 4 days, and I'll be left. And I couldn't even find time for God, like to go to church and all that. And I was like, you know, people think that going there, oh, it's heaven.
It's just...
It's not. It's not heaven. You have to take time to adjust. Relocation is not easy. It's very financially draining. We had to get a lot of money from places so that we pay them. It's very financially draining. And when you get there, there's a culture shock. First, you don't even hear their accent. Of course, there's your excuse me, pardon, sorry, with all your Kiswahili from Keratina. Excuse me, what did you say? Sijakusikia. Like, what are you saying? Actually, you're forgetting it. It's supposed to be English. Go back to English. So, it was not easy. It was not easy the first time, the culture shock and all that. My daughter got into school. First day, she was bullied and she was hit by someone from school. And she comes home and she was Because she just looked different.
Oh, from others.
From others.
Okay.
So people, it's not easy, but let me tell you, when you've gone with God, he makes everything perfect.
Wow.
So despite of everything, my daughter settled well in school. I continued working, but towards the end of 2022, I started having challenges with my boss, with a new boss that I had, and they did not want to renew my contract. I had worked for them for almost 9 months, but then after 9 months, they realized that I do not have the experience of the work that I've been doing for 9 months.
Just say, what are you doing here?
I tell you. So they said they're not going to renew my contract. So I started applying for jobs. But at that time, I was feeling like I'm not so sure about UK anymore. Because I was training in my spiritual life. I was training in my family.
Yeah.
My husband was also straining because he was not getting time with his children. At that time, my best friend and his family have gone to Cayman Islands. So we tried UK together, but they went to Cayman Islands and we went to the UK. Right? So they told me, why don't you try Cayman? I was like, I know, we've just relocated in the UK. We've not even settled. You know, they tell you it takes 5 years for you to settle when you relocate. So I was like, we've not even settled. We have not even started paying our debts. We've not... And they said, oh, you know what, just you never know about it. And I took time to pray about it. And I said, God, there's a reason why you brought us here. Let your will be done. Now, in the process, when we're in the UK, we worked, my husband talked to his boss and we were able to bring his brother, his brother-in-law, who brought now the sister and the children. So they moved to the UK. Okay. So as I was working there, I looked for a job and I got a job. I got a job there in the UK. So you see, remember now this job is not stable. So in 2023 March, that time I'm applying for jobs in the UK and I'm also applying for jobs in the Cayman, even though we were not sure about Cayman. So I got my job. I got the job in the UK. God was still so faithful. I was applying for anything. But no, I'm not anything. I'm a child of God. I'm not anything. I'm a child of God. So so I got a good job. I got a it's called People and Culture Manager. At university, one of the universities in the UK. So when I reached there, culture shock again. You come in and I'm told, okay, so this particular person, they feel like they are depressed. So my work was to make sure I take care of the culture, to change the culture so that it's acceptable and people it's suitable. It's suitable and it's diverse. And that it's not just British people, but it also has people from other country and all that. When I'm the only black person in the entire section. So when I was getting to learn about new stuff, I got to learn about one particular stuff. So the first time I'm being told, I'm told that this particular stuff. So they said, so this particular stuff, they get depressed, they are sometimes angry. So I'm like, how many are they? Because I'm like, how many are they? And I'm told, no, it's one person. It's the them and they, and it's people who don't recognize any sexuality. And I'm like, hey, okay. And then I keep confusing. One day I'm calling them he, the next day she, and I'm told, no, it's them, they, and I'm like, how many? I'm like, one person. I can't deal with it. And then you go to the toilet, use the toilet of your choice. You enter into a female's toilet, you find a guy. And I'm like, and then another lady came and told me, she said yes. It's a lady, she's gay. So she said yes, another lady said yes to her. And so I'm like, okay.
What is going on here?
Am I supposed to say congratulations? I don't even... Oh goodness, I was like, my God, I said, this is not my life. I can't. I just told God, I can't be in a place where I'm supposed to be their HR. And I have to deal with the them and they, and she said yes, and the gays and the bot, and I get into a toilet and I want my space, and I find a guy there, and I was like, I can't deal with this. So I told God, I don't think this is it. And I told my husband, this place, I'm giving it 1 year.
Only 1 year.
So there's power in our words. When you ask God for something, He says, "Seek first His kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you." He also says, "Ask, and it shall be given unto you." When you ask with a faithful heart. He's faithful.
Yeah, he's faithful.
According to his purpose.
Yes, yes.
So, so I stayed there. But remember, I was applying in Cayman. So Cayman called me for an interview online. So I did the first interview. I got a regret. I was like, I just knew I don't think this is mine.
But
I'm still praying, I'm still telling God, I don't want this job for them. They people, I can't deal with them. I'm supposed to deal with them. And already I'm getting into problems.
Yeah, true.
Because I talk to them and I say, I say she, and then I'm reporting, I'm told, you're going to make the organization get sued. Can you imagine? You can get sued because of calling them, he or she. And
what?
Because one day it's a man, the next day it's a woman. You're not even sure what it is. Anyway, so Cayman got a regret. The same day I got a regret, I got another interview request. So I get a regret day, and the same day I get another interview.
Another interview.
And the position was a big position, and I was like, I don't think these people know what they're doing. How can
is this my contract? Is this my email?
I know I applied for this, but it was a joke. I wasn't serious when I was applying for this joke. This
job.
How is? So anyway, I said to my husband, and he said, you know what? Let's see what God has.
Okay.
I went for the interview. Did the interview. So the interview was, it's for the civil service, so it's for the government of Cayman Islands.
Okay.
One of the departments. And the position is called Deputy Director HR and Admin.
Okay.
So it's a big role.
Yes.
But I did not think that, you know, when you look at your journey and how far you have grown, I moved from a HR assistant to a HR manager in 3 months. I moved from a HR manager to a people and culture, Asia and Africa.
People culture.
I'm even confusing what they call Asia and Africa HR consultant in 3 months' time. After 1 year, I get people and culture manager. And then within that time, I now have a job that I'm being interviewed for deputy director. Let me tell you what I learned. Something that can take you 10 years, God can squeeze it, and you can have it within 1 year.
Okay.
That's how God works. Nobody should ever tell you, and I'm talking to the viewers, no one should ever tell you that it's not possible.
Definitely.
Whatever takes people 10 years, God can squeeze it, and within 3 months you get the job. And everybody will be like, how did that just happen?
Yeah.
Within 2 years, I moved from a HR assistant to a deputy director HR and admin.
That's how God is faithful.
And let me tell you, I speak and people are like, hey, this girl has 20 years experience.
Unfortunately.
I hope this video doesn't go to my boss. Like, did this girl play? No, I did not play. But anyway, God just gives you word. He gives you wisdom. You speak and people listen. You command attention because of the wisdom He's put in you. You give advice and people listen to you. People who have 20 years experience, they listen to you.
Stare at you like...
Yes. Remember when Solomon was asked what he wanted, he said he wants wisdom.
True.
God gives you wisdom that is beyond people's understanding. That's the kind of God we serve. So nobody can ever tell me there's no God, because I have seen Him with my own eyes doing great things. Where were we with our story? We're still in UK, right?
We're still in UK.
Okay, so
the job interview.
Yes, I did the job interview. I prepared very well. Did the interview, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna forget about it. I'm not gonna think about it. I don't want to get too excited. So I continued working with them and they.
And she and him.
And him and she and they, and she said, yes. I continued working with them. I was very prayerful. You were very prayerful and you were trusting God. And our friends, my best friend Irene from the other side with their family, they were also praying for us. You know? And my parents were also praying about it. And finally, I got the offer.
Amazing.
I got the offer that I'm to move into Cayman Islands, and we were happy. We were so happy. We had so much joy and peace.
Did you do the interview?
I did the interview. So I did the interview.
How was the interview?
So the interview was interesting. We had about 6 people in the panel.
Okay.
The director himself, and no, was it 6 or 5? Yeah, the director himself and other people from the ministry. It was a tough interview. Very tough interview.
Very tough.
Very tough. It took more than an hour. And I was asked many questions. But I'm a very confident girl.
I know.
My confidence is like, it's God. It's not me. It's not me. It's God. He's worked on me. At the time, I couldn't stand before people, but He's worked on my confidence. So
yes.
through God, I was able to convince them, and they believed that I was the best candidate for them. And so after that, now we started thinking, I had 1 month now to relocate from the UK to Cayman Islands. And let me tell you, relocation is not easy. It is very time consuming. It is very expensive. People think it's easy, but it's not, because it's very expensive and it's very emotionally draining. So now it's to prepare my children, to tell them we are leaving the UK. I know we just left Kenya the other day, but we're leaving the UK. We're going to Cayman Islands. And we're gonna just, you're going to a new land. The only thing you can do is trust that God is gonna be with you.
Yeah, true.
Because it's scary. Yeah, it's very scary. Moving to a new country is very scary.
Kwanza penye ujuani na watu. Hata
moja. At least I was not having the best friend was there. But still, the space of unknown. Everybody is scared of the unknown.
Yeah, very true.
Very true. That's true. Let me tell you what gives you strength.
Yes.
Is that God is with you.
Yeah.
That's all that gives you strength.
Yeah.
And so we left the UK after 1 month. We sold the cars we had. Some, one of them could not even be sold. We had to give it out. And then we sold what we could. And then we moved to Cayman Islands. The beauty with Cayman Islands is that the government pays for your ticket together with your family. So you're able to relocate very easily.
Oh, okay.
And our settling in was very easy because, again, we had our friends there. So they helped us to settle in very well.
Very well.
So when we reached, we were like, yay, we're in heaven. Now everything is fine. When we relocate, we think everything, oh my goodness, everything is fine. Now I am here. Now everyone has to respect me, and money will come forever. Doesn't matter with that.
Actually, many people think that it's very easy to relocate to somewhere new.
It's not easy. And number one, even when you relocate and when you reach there, you're faced with culture shock, you're faced with financial shock, and you're faced with so many other shocks. But let me tell you, as long as you have God, everything is going to work out perfectly. Even when you don't know how, He makes sure it works out.
How to start.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we reached to Cayman Islands.
Yes.
So remember, I'm the only one with a job. So my husband doesn't have a job first. So we knew Cayman Islands is expensive, but we did not know it's that expensive.
Okay.
So we thought it's expensive here, but it's expensive there.
Up there.
So we tried to find a way of how we're going to survive with one income. In the US, all of you have to work. Not just in the US. If you're relocating anywhere, all of you have to work. All of you have to work. No, you can't have one spouse, especially if you have kids and you have a house and all that. Both of you have to be working to be able to support each other in terms of income. Because you know what? The bills go up to 90% of your funds. And you only save 10%.
What?
It's just like that. In the UK, in the US, it's like that. 90% is your bills, you save 10%. So that's why both of you have to work together
so that you can help
one another. So the first 6 months was a bit, God was faithful. We never lacked. We were comfortable, but we could not do so much before my husband got a job. When it comes to school, we saw God. We settled in very well. We got the house. I settled in very well at my workplace. There was a lot that was happening in my workplace, but God helped me to be able to bring everything in order. I'm telling you, God just worked through me to change that place. I tell you, they can tell you. They can tell you from the office what God did. And even if you go there, they will tell you, this lady, they don't know. So they just, this lady has done many things. And then I'm like, no, it's not me, it's God.
It's God, it's God.
God. So then we had to get schools for my kids, and now was another story.
Okay.
My older one was to go to government school because it's very expensive for private school, so we had to go for government school. So my big one was to go to government school, and we were not getting any school. They were telling us they are full, and now my income that I have could not be able to pay for a private school. And that's when I said, God, now you have to come. This is where you come and break the protocol. Where they are saying that my daughter cannot get to school, come break this protocol. She has to get into school, and that's what we did. So God came. And He created, they told me there's no school. They came back to me and the school that I actually wanted, they came back and told me, oh, you know what? We have a spot for your daughter. And And that time I had to go through everybody, through the minister, through everybody. Nobody was helping
Nobody
me.
was
Until
coming
now I said,
in.
now God, it's you.
Now
And
coming
he
to me.
changed everything, and my daughter got a school.
Okay.
A small one also got into school, and
Wow.
in 6 months' time, my husband got a job.
Amazing.
And even his job is just a miracle, because our best friend introduced us to his boss through church. And from there, then he was able to, they loved him, because I'm blessed with a very good man. He's a very good father and a very good man. And he knows I love him so much. And he's been so supportive. 15 years in a film come so I appreciate him and I love you, my husband.
Wow.
But he's such a good man, and I think they fell in love with him and they gave him a job.
Wow,
and,
that's so good.
Yeah, and yeah, so right now we live in Cayman Islands. It's been 3.5 years. We decided to come home and see everyone. It's been such a long time, and we're just happy to be here.
And if I may ask, how is the experience?
So let me tell you something. When you go out there, you have this expectation in your head that you're going to heaven and everything is going to be brought on your table and you're just going to be relaxed. That's the expectation. When you go there, you are everything. So you pick the kids from school, you wash, you clean, you do laundry, you cook, you do what? You and your spouse are everything. And then you have to balance school, you're still studying, you have work. Like for me and my husband, we're still studying, we're working, our children are studying, and everything is just you. Now, the first time, because maybe you're coming from a place where you had a house help who was helping you, and now you go and you have to do everything, it's such a shocker. It takes time to observe that. You get so tired, you just want a break. You get sick, and you still have to work.
Unfortunately, you have to work.
And you miss your family so much. But I think what you have to find a way. What in the first time. So what I wanted to say is that how you expect things to be is different. It's different when you go there the first time.
Yeah, the expectation
is very different. But within time, everything becomes easier and everything becomes better. So just because you went there and in 2 years' time, and I'm speaking even to the people who are there, you went there and in 1 year's time, things are you're still struggling, you're not getting a job, you're getting, the job you have is not giving you enough money. You just need to be patient and be consistent in what you're doing and put God first. Within time, it gets better. For us, we are not yet there yet. No, we are not yet there yet. But every day has become better and better and better, to the extent now we were able to come home comfortably. So in time, everything just works out. You just have to be patient and give yourself time.
Actually, it's by God's mercies and favor. As in, Mungu tu anakushika tu mkono, unaenda pale ujulikani, anakupea favor, anakupea breakthrough. As in, this God, just amazing.
He's amazing.
He's so amazing. How could you tell us the culture? How did you adopt another new culture? Umezoea Kiswahili, umezoea English ile hapa na pale hapa juju. And how was it? How was the experience, the culture there, their language?
So I'll tell you for both. In the UK, I never wanted to speak to anyone for a long time. So we go to the shop or to the mall, and I want to go buy something. I tell myself, go buy something. Because I will not hear what they are saying. UK has a very strong accent, and there's a way their words are kind of twisted, so you struggle to hear what they are saying. But you just need to keep hearing them over and over and over. So you miss speaking in Swahili, but at least when you come back home, we speak in Swahili. But when you're out there, you have to speak English all the time. Most of the time, they also don't hear us. Apparently, Kenya, we have an accent. Did you know that?
Our own.
You go there, they say, I cannot hear your accent. So you're
just telling yourself, no, get frequent English.
You're strong. They don't even hear us most of the time. So you have to speak slowly. They say we speak too fast, so you have to speak slowly. You have to repeat yourself like that. And then you have to sometimes pick up their accent. especially depending with the kind of job you have. That's why you see people in the US, and I think people sometimes think they're pretending. They're not pretending. They have to pick up the accent. So they say water.
Butter.
California.
California.
So it's not as if they have to adjust to that accent for them to be heard when they're speaking to people there. So sometimes you speak to them, you change your accent. Because if you don't, they'll be like, pardon, excuse me, sorry, what did you say? I did not hear what you said. So you don't want that all the time. So you change, you adapt to that accent and you start speaking like that. So UK was a bit tough for me, but I got used to it. My daughter, the older one, she picked an accent so strong when she was speaking to her grandfather, Bishop, and mom, they couldn't hear her.
What?
It was too strong.
Pick up
too haraka sana. So they couldn't hear her. So UK, the accent was very strong. So but it took us time, and we were able to, especially my husband picked it up like this, and you could hear them speaking because of his work. He was just,
Okay.
But when we went to Cayman Islands, Cayman Islands, they have kind of US accent. So it's US accent is clearer. You can hear it better.
Can hear it better.
So we didn't struggle much. But I still have incidences where some kids, because I teach youth program in our church.
Oh, amazing!
Oh, I did not tell you, in our church, I
didn't
even speak about
mention.
Yeah, you did mention that. So we go to Cayman Islands Baptist. So I serve in the praise and worship, and I also serve in the youth program. So
amazing.
Friday I teach the youth. So they are the ones who, before, they would struggle with my accent. Excuse me, what did you just say? I did not hear what is pardon. And I'm like, I said, what did you say? Do I write it? So at first you can feel so bad. You can feel like, the way I thought I know English. But
no, you told yourself, I know English. My English is so strong.
But so that's the only, in terms of the language, that's the first culture shock. Second is the way they do their things. Church. Let's speak about church.
Yes, church, by the way. Church.
Let me tell you something funny. Came with my daughter. We attended Freya here, Karatina, and we also went to Njoro.
Okay.
And my older daughter was like, Mom, I am so tired. The church takes too long. Because our church in Kenya takes 5 hours, 6 hours. And there it is 1 hour.
Only 1 hour.
1 hour. Start over here. We're doing that service in the same service. And I'm like, no, it's just one service.
One service.
Like, are we done yet? And I'm like, you have to listen. And then she's like, I'm so exhausted.
I'm so tired. The church is not ending.
So that's also something else. So when we went there, I was like, 1 hour, church is over. So you
1 hour.
They sing songs. And there's no praying. So they sing songs. So whoever is singing song does one prayer, and then we all sit down. And we're like,
how?
When am I need to pray? When am I need to pray?
I need to shut that.
I need to break the walls.
I want to break.
No, but come to church for warfare. They don't know what is warfare. They don't have warfare.
Oh my God.
Warfare is in Africa.
Devil nakukamata nakuvunja.
They will chase you from that church. So now we do warfare in our house.
Oh my goodness.
So our house is our temple where we do our warfare there.
Sorry about that.
So anyway, so church is also another culture shock. People there, the food. Oh my God, the food. Let's talk about the food.
The food.
Kenya, we have the best weather and the best food.
Yes, I'm very ugari.
Our githeri and our ugali is organic. It's frozen and processed. So that's also another culture shock. You have to prepare yourself when you go there. The food that you're used to is not the same. It doesn't taste the same. The milk, the food itself, it doesn't taste the same. And you have to adjust. We put a lot of spices on food to flavor them.
What? Yeah. So that you can
be able to taste, to eat it and enjoy it. Yeah. So Kenya, we are blessed. We are really blessed. In the UK, we had winter, we had extreme winter, it would get so cold to negatives. And then when it's hot, it gets so hot to 40s. And then we go to Cayman Islands, it's a Caribbean, so it's hot always, hot always. And then we have hurricanes. Kenya, we don't have that. We don't have extremes. We don't. When it's cold, even when I was here, it's cold, it's raining, I'm not even wearing a sweater. That tells you how Kenya is beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Food is also another thing. And then family.
Family.
You get, the first year, you get so homesick. You feel like you're going to go back home. You feel like you miss your people. You want your father, your mother. They're not there. But technology is good. It helps. You're able to do video calls and
to reach out.
But family is a big culture shock, because then you don't have family there and it's just you guys.
What?
And I feel bad for those who go by themselves. At least I had my husband and my children. Those who are just single, they go by themselves. Oh. So in Cayman Islands, we have a Kenyan community. So we have a small community. We do Bible studies on Tuesday.
Wow.
7 to 8.
7 to 8.
We do Bible study, and they're Kenyans.
Okay.
Sunday we meet. We do birthdays together. Christmas we do together. Celebration for Kenyan holidays we do together.
Okay.
So that has helped us to feel like a bit home.
A bit you're comfortable.
Yes.
The funniest part is hapo kwa kanisa. 1 hour. Here in Kenya we take 1 hour to just praise and worship and worship.
Of course, that is 1 hour. 2 songs. No, 4 songs.
4 songs.
Announcement, 2 songs. 1 prayer. Offering. Then preaching 30 minutes. And then nyumbani. Yeah.
Guys,
Guys,
hear that.
So we
in
have
Kenya.
to go home. We have to go home, put on YouTube, put on Medal of Praise,
and watch.
MBCI, and watch the whole service. And then we're like, now I'm going to church.
I've got the experience now.
Yes.
Well, guys, I hope you just prepare yourself. Mujitayarishe huko. Kenya are a bit blessed.
We are blessed.
Yeah, we are so blessed. How could you we're going to wrap up our program, encourage someone out there that anataka kwenda majuu, but anasikia kama anataka ku give up. Anasikia like, I feel like I don't sijafikia hizo standards za kwenda huko majuu. How could you tell such a person?
So maybe just to encourage people is that when we started our journey for education, we started before COVID hit, right? So we would have given up a long time ago.
Okay.
It's good to have a good support system. So we had our parents, my best friend, together with the family, we were working together. Me and my husband are very close to each other, so that also helped us to be able to support each other. So you need a very strong support system. You cannot just apply for something and then within 3 months you expect to go to outside. It doesn't work like that. So you have to be very persistent, be very consistent in your applications, pray a lot, trusting God in the things that you're doing, have people around you who you are praying for. Don't just look for one area like us we did. I told you we did Canada, UK, and we ended up in Cayman.
Yes.
So when you hear opportunities different places, apply for them. Don't give up. Sometimes you might feel like you want to give up because you have tried and tried. Maybe even your parent has lost money. Don't give up. Just try. Try and pray. Number 1 is to pray and ask God guidance. Now, not all of us are meant to go to outside. Some of us God wants to use us where we are, and then kazi yenyu itakwanga tu kutembea. Your work will just be going to the US and UK and wherever to just visit. So not all of us are meant to go to certain places, but don't give up. Pray about it. Have a prayer support system that supports you, and you know what? God will open that door for you.
Oh, amen.
And one thing I want to tell you is that going outside is very amazing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. You get to support. You get good money. You're able to support people back at home.
Wow.
And even though it has its challenges, there are many good things about going outside.
Yeah.
But you have to be consistent, prayerful, and have a very strong support system that will help you in terms of this journey of relocating.
Or just growing and going to relocate to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now with that, I don't have anything to add on that. Thank you, Edith, for coming. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. With that, guys, I'll just leave you and tell you God bless you for tuning in to Medal of Praise TV. Continue watching Medal of Praise TV. Here is where we share from the Father's heart. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Bye.